Now the second race approaching the top of the stretch. A field of 9. We have Triple Luck with Elmore White, Brother Lakes and Ivan Davies, Bright Tara, Jody Hennessy, La Bouvière, Steve Mason, Tobic Lou with Billy Doherty, Midnight Character, Tom Mason, Gordy Lehigh, John Davidson, Run to Daylight with Brian Moore. The trailing horses, Aramac Jasper with Headley Jones. Here they come. They're off Run to Daylight from the outside, showing on top, and then Bright Tara's racing second. Swinging into the turn, Run to Daylight. Now Bright Tara up in between horses assumes command. She's the leader. Then on the inside, Brother Lynx is racing second. Run to Daylight on the rail now. Ruff is racing third. Aramac Jasper is fourth. Tobic Louvre racing fifth. Gordy Lehigh going up on the outside. Then it's Triple Luck, and on the outside, La Bouvière, 3 wide and moving on. And they go by the quarter with Bright Tara in command. She's the leader, out by a length and a half. Then Brother Lynx is racing second. La Bouvière up on the outside is now third. That opening quarter, 32 and 3. They come racing to the 3/8, and the leader is Bright Tara. Brother Lynx is racing second. La Bouvière, he shows third, coming on as they come through the stretch now and race on to the half. It is Bright Tara, then Brother Lynx, La Bouvière on the outside, then Run to Daylight, Gordy Lehigh, Aramac Jasper, Triple Luck, Tobic Lou, and the trailer is Midnight Character as they go into the turn and race down to the 5/8. They're by that half and 6 and 3. Bright Tara, the leader, on the outside, La Bouvière racing is second. The two leaders had it neck and neck as they go by the 5/8 now and on to the 3/4. La Bouvière gets a nose in the front, and he's the leader, moving out a length now. Bright Tara. Brother Lynx is out from third to challenge. Run to Daylight now fourth. Then Aramac Jasper, Gordy Lehigh, Tobic Lou, Midnight Character, and Triple Luck as they go by the 3/4. They're swinging into the top turn and the 3/4 and 140. La Bouvière, the leader, by 2.5. Bright Tara holding second. Brother Lynx is racing third. Run to Daylight has a fourth. They're by the 7/8 now. They're swinging for home. La Bouvière, the winner, the leader. He is on top by 4 lengths. Brother Lynx driving up second. Bright Tara is at third. They're coming to her, but it's going to be La Bouvière, and here they are. To the wire, La Bouvière, the winner. Then it is a Brother Lynx, Gordy Lehigh, and a Bright Tara. Time for the mile, 2:16. And for
in Bucksport. Saturday's all
Luck, 9th. Brother Lynx was second. Bright Tara 4th. La Bouvière, your race winner. Tobic Lou was 7th. Midnight Character 8th. Gordy Lehigh 3rd. Run to Daylight 5th. Aramac Jasper 6th. Times quarter 32 and 3, half 106 and 3. 3/4 140, and the mile 2:16. Maiden mark for La Bouvière. Third race approaching the top of the stretch. Yankee Seals to Jill Barrio, Revelry and Steve Mason. Snake Charmer with Tommy Mason, Arbor Coltown, Jody Hennessy. Peter Star with Steve Mahar, and Newport Jason with Dan Hennessy. Field of 6, here they come. Clear off, it's Peter Star quickly going to the top, and Yankee Sealster is racing second. Newport Jason on the outside now second. Yankee Sealster has third. Around the turn, Peter Star is the leader. Up on the outside, Newport Jason challenges, takes command. He's the leader as they go by the 8th. On to the quarter, Newport Jason, the leader, Peter Star. Racing a second, Yankee Sealster has a third. Revelry N is a fourth. Snake Charmer. Arbor Coltown's on the move from the rear of the pack. Another second that goes. Peter Star as they go racing by the quarter. Peter Star, the leader now, into the top turn. Peter Star out by a length and racing second. Newport Jason, quarter 32 and 2. Yankee Sealster has third. He's out moving now from third. Arbor Coletown on the outside fourth. They come swinging off the top turn and through the stretch. Racing to the half. Peter Star shows the way. On the outside, Yankee Sealster at the leader's wheel. Racing second, driving on. Newport Jason third. Arbor Coletown fourth. Then it's Revelry Inn and Snake Charmer trailing on the outside as they swing into the lower turn and go racing now to the 5/8. Peter Star the leader, that half 105 at 1. Around the turn, it's Peter Star. Yankee Sealster left on the leader, challenging a second. Newport Jason has third. They're by the 5/8. On the outside, Arbor Coletown driving on for fourth, and Yankee Sealster's on the run, but everybody is clear. It is Peter Star out now by a length and a half. Newport Jason racing a second. Arbor Coletown, Snake Charmer, Revelry Inn, Yankee Sealster as they swing into the top turn now, and Peter Star the leader now by 2. Newport Jason racing second, 3/4, 38 and 1. They come to the 7/8 and Peter Star moves away a bit. He's up at 2.5 now. Newport Jason racing second, and they swing for home. It is a Peter Star. Newport Jason driving second. Up on the outside comes Revelry Inn. Here they are to the wire. It is Peter Star. Then it's Revelry Inn, Newport Jason, Arbor Coletown. The time for the mile, 2:09 and 4. Grading now the winner of the third, it's number 5, Peter Star. Bay Pacing Co-op 3 here is by Brighter Star from Photo Queen. Owned by Susan and Gerald Martin of St. John, trained by John Davidson, Steve Mahar driving. That's the 5th winning trip this year for Peter Star, pacing this afternoon, 2:09 and 4. Result of the third is now official. Yankee Sealster 6th. Revelry Inn 2nd. Snake Charmer 5th. Arbor Coletown 4th. Peter Star, your race winner. Newport Jason 3rd. Times quarter 32 and 2. The half 105 and 1. 3/4 138 and 1. The mile 2:09 and 4. Fourth race approaching the top of the stretch. Field of 8. Reb Dudley with Boyd Tremere, Island Bandit, Gary Vincent, Just Golden Jean, Don Bickford, Mountain Barb with Tommy Mason, Call Me Devil, Ronnie Matheson, Steady Butte with Brian Moore, Bayside Olympic, John Davies, P.H. Erlane, Brian McLean. Field of 8, and here they come. They're off Mountain Barb goes for, and she has the lead from the outside. P.H. Erlane racing on. They swing into the turn, and pacing out on top it is Reb Dudley now. Reb Dudley is the leader. That's Steady Butte up on the outside challenging, and he now shows a nose in front as they go by the 8th pole. Steady Butte the leader. Reb Dudley racing second in on the rail, driving up strong on the outside. Bayside Olympic goes on. He is now second. Reb Dudley now third. Mountain Barb is fourth. Call Me Devil 5th, and Just Golden Jean, Island Bandit. And P.H. Erlane is the trailer as they race out by the quarter, but now going to the top. It is Bayside Olympic. He's up by 2 lengths. That opening quarter 32 and 4. Bayside Olympic. Then Steady Butte and Reb Dudley. He's on the move. Then it's Mountain Barb, Call Me Devil, Just Golden Jean, Island Bandit. P.H. Erlane trails. They come racing on through the stretch. Racing for the half, and Bayside Olympic has the best of it. And up on the outside comes Reb Dudley challenging second. Then Steady Butte is third. Then it is Mountain Barb, Just Golden Jean, Call Me Devil, Island Bandit trailing. They swing into the turn, now race on to the 5/8, the half, and 7 and 1. Up front with the lead, Bayside Olympic. Reb Dudley hangs a tough second. Then on the rail, Steady Butte has third. Just Golden Jean drives on the 4th. Then it is Mountain Barb, Call Me Devil up on the outside. P.H. Erlane and Island Bandit trails as they go driving on to the 3/4. It is still Bayside Olympic. Reb Dudley at his wheel racing a second. Steady Butte on the inside, looks for Frome, is now moved to second. Reb Dudley fades to third. Mountain Barb comes up on the inside, 4 3/4 in 1:42. Coming to the 7/8. It is Bayside Olympic and Steady Butte. Now Mountain Barb comes to third. They come swinging for home. Bayside Olympic is the leader in Steady Butte. Out to challenges coming on. Bayside Olympic and Steady Butte, they're neck and neck. Neck and neck, Steady Butte, now Bayside Olympic. Here they are to the wire. Steady Butte, Bayside Olympic. Then P.H. Erlin and Call Me Devil. Time for the mile, 2:16 and 2. Parading now, winner of the 4th race, number 6, Steady Butte. Brown pacing horse 4, by Keystone Coat from Steady Mayflower. Owned and trained by Herb Kraft of St. John. Brian Moore driving. 7th winning trip this year for Steady Butte, pacing this afternoon, 2:16 and 2. Race out of the 4th race now official. 4th race official, Reb Dudley 7th, Island Bandit 6th, Just Golden Jean 8th, Mountain Barb 5th, Call Me Devil 4th, Steady Butte, your race winner. Bayside Olympic 2nd, P.H. Erlin was 3rd. Quarter in 32 and 4. Half 107 and 1. 3/4 142. And the mile in 2:16 and 2. Now the 5th race approaching the top of the stretch, a field of 7. Forest Road with Steve Mahar, Smokey Argyle, Jill Barrio, Bozo's son Wayne Sprague, Rusley Master Steve Mason, Hector Herbert, Dan Hennessy, Glengale Combat Clarkie Smith, Pine Bud Rebel Ronnie Matheson, and here they come. There, off it is Rusley Master, quickly going to the top, and Forest Road is on the inside, racing a 2nd. Glengale Combat on the outside, drives on to 2nd now. Then Forest Road has a 3rd. Pine Bud Rebel gets to 4th. Smokey Argyle 5th, and Bozo's son as they spring on up the backstretch, racing on to the quarter, pacing out on top. It is Rusley Master. Glengale Combat is 2nd. Forest Road has a 3rd. Pine Bud Rebel is 4th, and Smokey Argyle, Bozo's son, Hector Herbert trails as they go racing up by the quarter, driving on into the top turn. Rusley Master the leader now by a length and a half, and Glengale Combat 2nd, that quarter 32. Up on the outside, out and moving comes Pine Bud Rebel. He gets to 3rd. Forest Road is now 4th. They come by the 3/8 marker and swing on through the stretch. Here they come. They are racing to the half, and Rusley Master cuts it out. Glengale Combat is the 2nd. Pine Bud Rebel drives up a 3rd. Then Forest Road is 4th. Bozo's son outside 5th. Smokey Argyle, Hector Herbert out and moving as they go swinging into the lower turn, racing now to the 5/8, and they're by the half and 5 and 4. It is Rusley Master. He's the leader of length. Glengale Combat is 2nd. Pine Bud Rebel driving up 3rd. Forest Road at 4th. Bozo's son outside going on from 5th now, 4th. Forest Road is a 5th, and Smokey Argyle and Hector Herbert, they go to the 3/4, and it's Rusley Master, the leader. He's on top a length and a quarter. Our battle royal for 2nd right now as they go by the 3/4. Glengale Combat, Pine Bud Rebel, Bozo's son. Then Smokey Argyle. Forest Road has moved to the outside, and up on the inside comes Hector Herbert. They come to the 7/8. It is Rusley Master. He's the leader now as they come swinging for home. Rusley Master with the lead. Glengale Combat out challenging 2nd. Smokey Argyle, he's a 3rd. They come to the wire, and here they are. It is Rusley Master, Glengale Combat, Smokey Argyle, Forest Road. Time for the mile, 2:10. 5 by Honest Master from Rusley Maid. Owned by Milton Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mason. 5th winning trip this year for the horse this afternoon in 2:10. The race out of the 5th, now official. Forest Road 4th. Smokey Argyle 3rd. Bozo's son 6th. Rusley Master, your race winner. Hector Herbert 5th. Glengale Combat second. Pine Butt Rebel seventh. Race times quarter 32, half 105 and 4. 3/4 138 and 3. The mile 210. Sixth race approaching the top of the stretch with a field of 9. We have Henry's Choice and Tony Watson. Match Jet Terry Bernard. Dandelion Tom Mason. Tuxedo's Thorpe Bill Nicholson Jr. Stately Silster Boyd Tremere. Flag Sundance Ronnie Matheson. Nick Rob Champ, Steve Mahar outside. Save on Gas, Elmore White. Trailing Cable Vision, Brian Moore. Here they come. Clear off in Tuxedo's Thorpe going to the top of the inside. Match Jet in between them. Dandelion is racing a third. 4 wide. Flag Sundance is racing a fourth. Nick Rob Champ. Then it's Stately Silster, Henry's Choice, Save on Gas, Cable Vision trails there by the 8th. On to the quarter now. Pacing out on top on the outside. Tuxedo's Thorpe moving out of length and up on the outside. Flag Sundance drives on second at the leader's wheel and going on. Match Jet racing a third. Dandelion is fourth. Nick Rob Champ fifth and Stately Silster. Save on Gas, Henry's Choice. Cable Vision trailing on the outside as they go into the turn. They're by that quarter 32. Up front and cutting it out, it is Tuxedo's Thorpe. She has the best of it, I like, for the quarter. Flag Sundance is on the rail now, racing second. Match Jet third. They're by the 3/8 and now swinging through the stretch. Driving on to the half, it is Tuxedo's Thorpe. Then Flag Sundance, here comes Nick Rob Champ up to second going on. Nick Rob Champ is swinging forward. He takes the lead as they go racing by the half. Nick Rob Champ now the leader, and to Save on Gas, Tuxedo's Thorpe. They were by that half in 106 and 1 around the turn. They're going to the 5/8. Nick Rob Champ up by 2. Save on Gas racing second. Then Cable Vision up on the outside now racing third. Tuxedo's Thorpe is a fourth. Then Match Jet going on. Flag Sundance. Then Henry's Choice out 3 wide goes Stately Silster, and Dandelion trails as they go by the 3/4 now. They go swinging into the top turn. Nick Rob Champ up at 2.5. Save on Gas. Match Jet up strong on the outside. Third going on. Match Jet is now second at 3/4, 39 and 4. It is Nick Rob Champ. Match Jet closing in on the leader now. They come by the 7/8 and they're swinging home. It is Nick Rob Champ and Match Jet. Driving up on the outside, going to be Nick Rob Champ, Match Jet. Nick Rob Champ, Match Jet, and here they are. To the wire it is Nick Rob Champ and Match Jet. Then Stately Silster and Flag Sundance. And the time for the mile, 2:14 and 2. Operating now, winner of the 6th race, it is number 7, Nick Rob Champ. Bay Pacing gelding 4, but Brett's Champ from Kathy M.K. Owned by Richard Martin of St. John, trained by Brian McLean. Steve Mahar driving. Horse scoring his 5th winning trip this season, pacing this afternoon, 2:14 and 2. Where you settle the 6th race, now official. Henry's Choice 9th. Match Jet 2nd. Dandelion 6th. Tuxedo's Thorpe was 8th. Stately Silster 3rd. Flag Sundance 4th. Nick Rob Champ, your race winner. Save on Gas 7th. Cable Vision 5th. Race times quarter 32, half 106 and 1. 3/4 139 and 4. The mile 2:14 and 2. Now the 7th race, approaching the top of the stretch with a field of 8. Bonnie Trost and Clark Smith by Conley and Brian Moore. Glencoe Tyke Guy with Ross McDonald. Half Sharp Steve Mahar, Charbel and Joan Tom Mason. Mackmore Commander Bill Doherty, Vision of Sin Brady Charlton, Offshore Oil John Davidson. Field of 8, and here they come. They're off and rushing for the top. It is Charbel and John. Then by Conley in between horses. Bonnie Trost up on the outside, racing forward. It is by Conley now. And Bonnie Trost is racing a second. Glencoe Tyke Guy has moved up on the inside to third. Charbonnet Joan on the outside, she is fourth. Then it's Vision of Sin racing fifth. Then Half Sharp, Mac More Commander, Offshore Oil trailing. And that's Charbonnet Joan rushing up on the outside, going four, and takes the lead. Charbonnet Joan is the leader as they go racing out by the quarter, and Bye Colleen is a second. Bonnie Tross has a third. Glencoe Tack Guy now fourth at quarter, 33 seconds. They swing around the top turn. Charbonnet Joan the leader by two. Bye Colleen, then Bonnie Tross. Glencoe Tack Guy, Vision of Sin, Half Sharp, Mackmore Commander. They come through the stretch onto the half up front and cutting it out. The leader is Charbonnet Joan. Then Bye Colleen. Bonnie Tross up on the outside, driving on from third. Right behind a Glencoe Tack Guy on the move fourth. Vision of Sin is fifth. Then Half Sharp, Mackmore Commander, Offshore Oil. They're by that half and 6 and 4. Racing now to the 5/8. It is Charbonnet Joan, Bonnie Tross at her wheel driving second. Bye Colleen third, Glencoe Tack Guy. Outside racing on from fourth. Vision of Sin is fifth. Then we go back to Half Sharp, Mackmore Commander, and Offshore Oil. They race on to the 3/4, and it is Charbonnet Joan holding. Bonnie Tross second, Glencoe Tack Guy, Bye Colleen, Vision of Sin. Then the Mackmore Commander, Half Sharp, Offshore Oil, are 3/4, 1:39 and 2. Swinging to the 7/8. They're neck and neck for the lead. Charbonnet Joan on the inside, Bonnie Tross on the outside. Glencoe Tack Guy third. They swing for home. Charbonnet Joan, Bonnie Tross, and Glencoe Tack Guy. Charbonnet Joan seems to be holding. Charbonnet Joan and Glencoe Tack Guy, here they are to the wire. Charbonnet Joan, Glencoe Tack Guy, Bonnie Tross. Time for the mile to 12 and 4. Parading now, winner of the 7th race, number 5, Charbonnet Joan. A bay pacing mare, 4 years, by Irish Baron from Charbonnet Streak. Owned and trained by Joe Spite of St. John with Tommy Mason driving. That's the 6th winning trip this year for the mare. Pacing this afternoon to 12 and 4. Where you saw to the 7th race, now official Bonnie Tross was third. Bye Colleen, 6th. Glencoe Tack Guy, 2nd. Half Sharp was 7th. Charbonnet Joan, your race winner. Mackmore Commander, 5th. Vision of Sin, 4th. And Offshore Oil was 8th. Times quarter 33, half 106 and 4. 3/4, 1:39 and 2. The mile to 12 and 4. The 8th race approaching the top of the stretch with a field of 9. Tegman and Ivan Davies, J.G. Brady Charlton, Pee Wee Patty Elmore White. Queen Lakes with Ross McDonald, Legitimate Power Mike Doyle. Artie's Charm with Jill Barrio, Midnight Down Steve Mason, Diamond Digger Steve Mahar, trailing KC Jam with Randy Phillips, and here they come. There, up it's Artie's Charm quickly to the top. JG on the inside, racing second, Midnight Down, up on the outside, now second. JG has third, then Tegman. Diamond Digger goes up on the outside. Then it's Pee Wee Patty, Legitimate Power, KC Jam, and Queen Lakes is the trailer as they race on to the quarter. Artie's Charm is in command. He's leading all like. Midnight Down gets cover behind the leader. JG is third. Then Diamond Digger rushing up on the outside, going on, is now third. And they go into the top turn with Artie's Charm on top. Midnight Down second. Diamond Digger driving third. JG is fourth. The quarter was in 31 and 4. They swing around the top turn coming to the 3/8. It's Artie's Charm. Diamond Digger racing second. Midnight Down his third. JG is fourth. And they're driving through the stretch onto the half. Up front, cutting it up, Artie's Charm. On the outside, Diamond Digger Park gets to second. Midnight Down is third. JG fourth. Legitimate Power outside fifth. Then it is Tegman. KC Jam on the move. Pee Wee Patty and Queen Lakes is the trailer as they go into the lower turn after a half and 5 and 1. It is Artie's Charm. Midnight Down is second. Diamond Digger hangs third. JG fourth. Legitimate Power and Tegman, they're neck and neck. So's Casey Jam and Pee Wee Patty. And Queen Lynx is the trailer as they race on to the three-quarters. Arnie's Charm, a length and a half, and Midnight Down is second. Then JG racing third. Legitimate Power wide is racing fourth. They're by the three-quarters, 37-4. It is Arnie's Charm moving out now by 3. Midnight Down is racing second. A battle on for third as they come by the 7/8 and swing for home. Arnie's Charm, Midnight Down, Legitimate Power coming to third. JG's on the inside, racing fourth. Tegman trying to come through in between horses. Here they are, Arnie's Charm, Midnight Down, then tight for show. And the time for the mile, 2:09:02. Parading now, winner of the 8th race, number 6, Arnie's Charm. A Bay Pacing gelding 5, but Tarport Arnie from Connie's Charm. Owned by Paul Dares of St. John, trained and driven by Jill Barrio. That's the second winning trip this year for Arnie's Charm, pacing this afternoon in 2:09:02. And the result of the 8th race is now official. Tegman was third. JG 5th. Pee Wee Patty 6th. Queen Lynx was 9th. Legitimate Power 4th. Arnie's Charm, your race winner. Midnight Down 2nd. Diamond Digger 7th. KC Jam was 8th. Times quarter 31-4. Half 105-1. Three-quarters 137-4. And the mile in 2:09:02. And the starters in our featured ninth, approaching the top of the stretch, it's a field of 5. We have Falden Lord with Danny Hennessy. Flying down with Steve Mason, Hummer Garmin, Bill Nicholson Jr. Colombo Sealster with Jill Barrio and Spin Dandy and Clark Smith. A field of 5, and here they come. Blair often flying down has the lead. Hummer Garment drives up on the outside, racing on the second. Falden Lord has third. Colombo Sealster in between horses, racing fourth. Spin Dandy trails fifth. They're swinging around the turn and going to the 8th pole, and flying down is the leader. Hummer Garment up and at him on the outside. Hummer Garment bids for and shows a nose in front. Flying down is racing second. We go back 3.5 lengths to Falden Lord racing third. Colombo Sealster is a fourth, and Spin Dandy trails as they go racing up by the quarter, and Colombo Sealster's out and moving. They were by that opening quarter in 32-1. Around the top turn, Hummer Garmin, the leader, flying down, racing second. Colombo Sealster's closed the gap. He's driving up third. On the outside, Falden Lord racing fourth, and Spin Dandy trails fifth, and they come racing on to the half. Hummer Garmin is the leader. Then flying down is second. Colombo Sealster outside challenging third. Then it's Falden Lord. Spin Dandy's on the move, trailing fifth as they go swinging into the lower turn, racing on to the 5/8, the half, and 5-1. Hummer Garmin is the leader. Out by 2, flying down second. Colombo Sealster drives up a third. Falden Lord is fourth. Spin Dandy fifth as they race on to the 3/4 now. It is still Hummer Garmin, and Colombo Sealster goes to a second. Flying down is racing third. Spin Dandy's now fourth. Falden Lord trails fifth as they go by the 3/4 and they race into the top turn, and it's Hummer Garmin a half length. On the outside, Colombo Sealster driving second. 3/4, 37-3. Hummer Garmin, Colombo Sealster flying down. Then Spin Dandy and Falden Lord as they come swinging for home. Hummer Garmin on the inside. Colombo Sealster up on the outside. Now takes the lead. It is Colombo Sealster and flying down, coming on, and here they are to the wire. Going to be tight. Looks like Colombo Sealster maybe. Then flying down, tight for third between Hummer Garmin and Spin Dandy, and then Falden Lord. And the time for the mile, 2:09:03. And the photo for win number 4, Colombo Sealster, Chestnut Pacing, horse 8 years. by Tarport Count from Connie's Charm. Owned by Paul Dares of St. John, trained and driven by Gil Barrio. And number 2, Flying Down, bay pacing horse 4 by B.G.'s Bunny from True Blue Happy. Owned by Milton Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mason. We're waiting for a photo for Win. Race out of the 9th race now official. Paladin Lord was 5th. Flying Down 2nd. Hummer Garmin was 4th. Columbo Sealster, your race winner. Spin Dandy was 3rd. The times, quarter 32 and 1, half 105 and 1, 3/4 137 and 3, and the mile and 2:09 and 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with the running of our 10th race this afternoon, we'll be concluding our harness racing season for 1984. It has been on the racetrack the fastest season that we've ever seen here at Exhibition Park. Topped off, of course, by the great performances of Winner's Accolade, setting our track record of 158, and winning also the Provincial Cup in 159 and 3. We've also seen here on the racetrack this summer the refurbished racetrack, Gemini Risk, setting a maritime record, 159, fastest maritime bred performer ever. We've seen tremendous accomplishments by our young homegrown stock. So it's been a fantastic year on the racetrack. We thank you very much for your attendance. We hope that you've enjoyed the big show in 1984. We take this opportunity now to wish you all, one and all, a very happy New Year. Tenth race, top of the stretch, Scraps champ Tommy Mason. Trouble with Brian Moore, Wicked Sip Bernie Charlton, White Jet Queen Colleen Clancy, Vasey Lucky with John Davies, Lady Tricia Bill Nicholson Jr., Celestial Warrior Elmore White, Adios Julie Steve Mahar, Taurus GL with Gary Vincent. Here they come. There, off Gramps Champ, the leader. Not for long, though. Now it is Lady Tricia. She's winging on the outside and goes to the top. Lady Tricia is out by 2.5 lengths. Then up in between horses, White Jet Queen gets to second. Celestial Warrior on the outside drives on third. Gramps Champ is now fourth. Then it is a Wicked Sip, Adios Julie rushing up on the outside. Taurus GL, Vasey Lucky, and a Trouble trails, and they go racing on to the quarter. Lady Tricia is the leader by that marker. She's on top a length and a half. White Jet Queen is racing second. Celestial Warrior third. Adios Julie now on the rail. She's fourth, and Wicked Sip is out moving fifth. Then it is Gramps Champ. Taurus GL comes up on the outside. Then it is Trouble and Vasey Lucky. Through the stretch, they come racing on to the half. Up front, pacing out on top, Lady Tricia, White Jet Queen second, Wicked Sip. Coming up on the outside is now racing third as they go by the half. Then it is Celestial Warrior, Taurus GL, Adios Julie on the outside, Trouble. Then Gramps Champ and Vasey Lucky trails as they swing around the turn, the half 107. Going to the 5/8, the leader is Lady Tricia. White Jet Queen is second. Celestial Warrior third, looks to move outside of him. There goes Celestial Warrior, moving from third. Wicked Sip on the outside fourth. Celestial Warrior gets to second and goes swinging for the lead. They're by the 3/4, neck and neck for the lead. On the inside, Lady Tricia. On the outside, Celestial Warrior. Adios Julie out 3 wide is third. 3/4, 140 and 3. They come racing to the 7/8, and the leader is Lady Tricia still. Lady Tricia with the lead. Adios Julie coming up strong on the outside, racing on the second. It is now Adios Julie coming to the top. Adios Julie, Taurus GL closing in. Here they are to the wire. It is Adios Julie. Taurus GL, Lady Tricia. At parading now, winner of the 10th race, number 8, Adios Julie. Brown mare 4 by Adios Elmer from Julie's Wig. Owned and trained by John Tyler of Frederick and Steve Mahar driving. That's the 4th winning trip this year for Adios Julie. This afternoon, 2:15 and 2. And that's a driving triple this afternoon for Steve Mahar. And the result of the 10th race, now official. Gramps Champ was 5th. Trouble was 4th. Wicked Sip was 9th. White Jet Queen 7th. Daisy Lucky was 8th. Lady Tricia 3rd. Celestial Warrior 6th. Adios Julie, your race winner. Taurus GL was 2nd. Times quarter 32 and 2. Half 107. 3/4 140 and 3. And the mile at 2:15 and 2. Well, there's our harness racing program for, well, 1984. And the top mile this afternoon, 2:09 and 3, that by Columbo Seelster in the featured 9th. Let's just check Darley's Charm. He paced in 2:09 and 2 in the 8th race, so back-to-back winners there for young Jill Barrio. Quickest trip then, 2:09 and 2 by Arnie's Charm. At a stablemate, Columbo Seelster winning the feature, 2:09 and 3. Good day for Steve Mahar. He had 3 winners, and he takes the top dash winning trophy this year. 144 wins to Wally Hennessy's 142. Hennessy will be the money winner here at EPR by far, with a margin of approximately $25,000. He's up in the range of $130,000. We had Hennessy, Mahar, and Marcel Barrio all going over the $100,000 mark this year. And Barrio will be the top man with a driving average under the Universal Driving Rating System, and that's sort of compared to a baseball player's batting average. Barrios figure about 2 points better than Wally Hennessy's. It's been an interesting race, been one heck of a season. Our first year on the air with these programs in Cable 6. Do hope that you've enjoyed them. This program coming to you Saturday night, repeated again on Sunday night at 9. And our next program then will be 1985. We're racing on Tuesday, New Year's Day in the afternoon. And that'll be on the regular time. It'll be Thursday night. So that'll be, let's see, January the 3rd at 9 o'clock. So till the next time, from Exhibition Park, we're wishing you a Happy New Year. This is Ingham Palmer.